Welcome to where the Monroe-Shepherd story began. A family history journey through memory, music, faith, and legacy. This is Lesson 1. Family stories begin with place. Every family has a beginning. Sometimes it begins with a name. Sometimes it begins with a photograph. Sometimes it begins with a story told around a kitchen table. But many times, a family story begins with a place. For the Monroe family, that place was East Tennessee. The purpose of this lesson is to understand why place matters in family history. Family history is more than names and dates. Names matter, dates matter, records matter. But they do not tell the whole story by themselves. A family's history is also shaped by the land people lived on, the homes they gathered in, the churches they attended, the work they did, the music they heard, the faith they carried, and the values they passed forward. In this lesson, we will look at how East Tennessee helped shape the Monroe family before the Monroe and Shepherd names became part of one shared family story. Every family story begins somewhere. Before the Monroe and Shepherd names became one family story, there was a place that helped shape the people, values, memories, and traditions that would one day be passed forward. That place was not just a background. It was part of the story. The land, the homes, the churches, the roads, the weather, the neighbors, and the music all became part of the family memory. To understand the people, we first have to understand the place. For the Monroe family, the journey begins in East Tennessee. East Tennessee was more than a location on a map. It was a way of life. It was mountains and valleys, churches and school mornings, front porches and supper tables, work days, neighbors, music, faith, and family loyalty. This was the world that helped shape the Monroe family roots. And before the Monroe-Shepherd story could become one shared family journey, those roots had already been formed by the place they came from. The Monroe story was not built from grand speeches or dramatic beginnings. It was built quietly, faithfully, and over time. Like many family stories, it was formed in everyday life. It was shaped by ordinary days that may not have seemed important at the time. But later, those ordinary days became memories, and memory became legacy. That is one of the great truths of family history. The things that seem small while we are living them often become the stories future generations remember. Family history is often shaped by ordinary things. School mornings, supper tables, work days, summer evenings, church gatherings, holidays, neighbors, and music. These are the details that give a family story its heart. When we look back, we often realize that the small moments were not small at all. They were the building blocks of family identity. They were the quiet lessons passed from one generation to the next. Place helps shape who a family becomes. East Tennessee shaped the Monroe family in many ways. It shaped how people talked. It shaped how they gathered. It shaped how they noticed the weather. It shaped how they treated neighbors. It shaped how they respected family. And it shaped how they remembered those who came before them. The mountains, the churches, the homes, the roads, and the communities all became part of the family identity. Place does not just tell us where people lived. It helps explain how they lived. When we study family history, we can ask questions that go deeper than names and dates. Where did they live? What kind of land surrounded them? What did they believe? How did they work? What music did they hear? What did they carry forward? These questions help us understand not only where a family lived, but how that place helped shape their character. A record may tell us a person was born in a certain town, but the story tells us what that town meant. Place matters because it teaches us how a family lives. It can tell us what kind of work they did. It can show us the traditions they carried. It can help explain the values that were passed down. And sometimes, a place helps us understand why certain memories survive for generations. A home can hold memory. A church can hold faith. A road can hold a journey. A porch can hold conversation. A mountain view can hold belonging. And a family table can hold the sound of voices that still echo long after the moment has passed. For the Monroe family, East Tennessee shaped nearly everything. It shaped family life, it shaped faith, it shaped music, it shaped respect for the country, it shaped neighborliness, and it helped form the belief that family was not just important, family was central. That is why the story begins before the Monroe and Shepherd names came together. It begins with roots. It begins with memory. It begins with East Tennessee. The key lesson is this: family stories begin with a place. The land, homes, churches, schools, towns, and traditions around a family help shape who they become. For the Monroe family, East Tennessee was not just where they lived. It was where values were formed. It was where memories began. It was where family identity took root. When we understand the place, we begin to understand the people. Now think about your own family. Where does your family story begin? Was it a small town? A farm? A mountain community? A city neighborhood? A church? A military base? Or maybe a place your family had to leave behind? Every family has a place that helps shape its story. The question is, what place shaped yours? For this lesson, write down one place connected to your family story. It could be a family home, a church, a school, a farm, a town, a road, a porch, a kitchen, a cemetery, a mountain, a river, a military base, or a neighborhood. Then write a few sentences about why that place matters. Do not worry about making it perfect. Just begin with memory. Here is the activity for lesson 1. Create a place memory list. Write down 5 places connected to your family history. For each place, answer these questions. What is the place? Who is connected to it? What happened there? Why does it matter? And what lesson does that place teach future generations? This simple activity can turn scattered memories into the beginning of a family history record. Here is an example from the Monroe Family Story. Place, East Tennessee. Family connection, Monroe family roots, meaning mountains, faith, music, work, and family loyalty. Lesson, where we come from helps shape who we become. This is how a place becomes more than a location. It becomes part of the family legacy. And once we understand that, we begin to see family history in a deeper way. In this lesson, we learn that family history begins with place. For the Monroe family, East Tennessee was the soil where values, memories, faith, music, and family identity began to grow. Before the Monroe-Shepherd story could become one shared family journey, the Monroe roots had already been shaped by the land, the people, the traditions, and the everyday life of East Tennessee. To understand a family, we must understand where they came from. Because a place is never just a background. Sometimes, place is the beginning of a story. The Monroe-Shepherd story begins with memory, but memory begins with place. And for the Monroe family, that place was East Tennessee. That is where this journey begins. That is where the roots were planted. And that is where we begin learning how memory, music, faith, and legacy help shape one family story. In the next lesson, we will look at how ordinary memories become legacy. We will see how everyday family moments, the kind that may seem simple at the time, can become the stories future generations carry forward. Thank you for joining Lesson 1, where the Monroe-Shepherd story began. May this lesson help you remember not only where your family came from, but what that place taught the people who came before you.